Hello, welcome to my gallery in southwest France, in this lovely old house where I paint and give watercolour classes. I've been doing this for many years, helping people to enjoy painting with watercolours, and now I want to help you too. We're going to start with the basics, no previous experience required. I'd like to show you the materials I use when doing watercolours, just so that you have an idea if you're investing in materials, paper, paint, brushes, exactly what is good to buy and what really is a waste of money, because there's such a selection in shops and online. I've kind of reduced it down to the basics just to get you started. First of all, with brushes, I use predominantly 3 brushes. This one is a round brush, a natural hair brush, a sable brush, and it's called a mop or round brush. And this is a size 10, which works very well for applying paint and indeed mopping paint up too. I have a slightly, well, half the size, which is a size 4 as well, which I use as well for mixing paint and for smaller areas. And the 2 brushes are both natural bristle, natural hair. The 3rd brush is a liner brush, which again is natural bristle, but longer. And I find this one is really good for detailed work, and because the bristles are longer, it's very flexible, and also it holds more paint, and this is a size 0. And then finally, this brush is actually an acrylic brush made by De La Rowney, but I don't use it to apply paint, but it's very good for moving lines that are in the wrong place, or just adjusting things if I make a mistake. So this is a really good brush to have in your paint box because it's very useful quite often. For paints, I tend to use tubes rather than the little blocks of paint. I find it's more practical because we can mix larger amounts, and I use just the plain white tiles as the palette. I have a selection of tiles for different colours, and the 2 tiles that I have here are obviously a red here with 2 shades of red, Scarlet Lake and Permanent Rose, and then a tile which has got Windsor Blue green shade and transparent yellow, so I can mix greens. I never buy tubes of green paint. I have the basic colours here, which will get you started, just 7 colours. The brand here is Winsor Newton, but there are several really good brands of watercolour, and the best plan is to buy the best you can, the best quality that you can, because they tend to have more pigment and less filler in the paint. So therefore, to get a strong colour, you don't need to use as much. So I have French Ultramarine, Winsor Blue green shade. The ultramarine is kind of a warm blue, and Winsor Blue green shade is a greeny blue, more cool shade of blue. I have the 2 reds that I've already mentioned, Permanent Rose and Scarlet Lake. And then I have yellow, transparent yellow, which is a lovely vibrant yellow and very strong pigment. I tend to always put the yellow on a separate tile because it's very easy to lose the colour. Just a little bit of another colour sneaking in will dull down the colour. And then I have Burnt Sienna, which I use a lot, which is a lovely bright earth colour. And finally, Payne's Grey. I always have 2 jars of water, and 1 to mix the colour and 1 to wash the brushes. And finally, the paper, I recommend you again buy the best quality that you can of 100% cotton watercolour paper. This is 300 grams in weight and is a very durable paper which will help you to spread, create washes and different effects without losing the flexibility of watercolour. So we have all our materials. Now we can get started and do a little picture just to show you how things work. I hope you enjoyed my introduction. Next time, if you want to join me here in the gallery, I'll use these materials to do a simple picture to get you started. Please like and subscribe if you want to come with me on a watercolour journey.